Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be playing Predator Ryze in Grandmaster Challenger Elo. The reasoning behind this is most of these opponents are mobile, with the exception of Ahri and Talon. So with Predator, I can really just run at people with the Predator boots and just catch them. Unfortunately, two of these guys do have cleanse, but once that is out of the way and used up, then we can actually stun lock them down. The other reason I am going Predator is because of Ingenious Hunter and Ghost Poro. Ghost Poro gives me a good amount of AP, and Ingenious Hunter helps stacking Ghost Poro, and it also makes it so my Predator, my Zhonya's, and my Everfrost or Crown, whichever one I decide to go, has a really low cooldown as an item. So those are the reasons, and today I am starting Sapphire Crystal with refillable potion because I am versus a lane where I am outranged, therefore he will poke me out, and it's pretty hard for me to trade versus this guy because of how much he outranges me. Here I just went, actually I don't even have mana flow stack, so there's actually no purpose behind that. So because I don't have mana flow, I do have biscuits, meaning this is more immediate mana rather than scaling up, building up, and getting all that mana via stacking mana flow. So you don't have to worry too much about mana flow. You just have to worry about last hitting with this build, and just, you know, shoving out when you need to. Okay, apparently Talon is on the bot side. Nice, good job top lane. Oof, that hurts. Okay, and then I can actually force a recall here if I want to. The opponent actually does not have, what do you call it, TP, so he's not really in the best spot. Okay, so here I can base, and I do have a couple options here. I can get Tear of the Goddess, or I can get boots. I think I'll opt in for Tear of the Goddess because I can just get boots on my next base and just teleport back if I have to. And then I'm just gonna walk back to lane. I'm gonna give this guy some danger pings because Talon should be topside. Hopefully he doesn't die, and he should be in a really good spot. Okay, so far everything is progressing pretty smoothly. The reason I put 2 points in Q earlier is because I just want to shove out, get a cheater recall off. You see Talon there. And here, I'm going to shove out. We know Xerath never has TP, so I'll be first to any play because I have TP and he doesn't. Usually you would like to play on the same side as your jungler, but I know no one is down here. Talon is topside. So I have TP if anything really dangerous happens up there, and I'm just gonna get some really good vision with this window I have. And because I have Ghost Poro, this is gonna give me value even after the ward dies. And the best thing about this build is you get to use your biscuits and get yourself out of crappy lane situations if you ever come across any. Look for the bounce, not bad, not bad. Okay. And then we see this, this wave is crashing very soon. One thing I will tell you guys about this build though is because you have Predator and not Phase Rush, you lack a lot more utility in the fights themselves, but you can get the fight started, which is a good thing about the build. Okay, so now I can take a base, and remember what I said earlier, guys, I do have teleport. So if I absolutely have to, I can TP back on the map. It looks like there might be a top play incoming soon. So I'm going to port. I'm just going to channel. Going to get my Predator boots. And you're going to see this Predator boots in action right now. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to shove out with this guy. And I'm only able to get this play off because I have TP advantage on Xerath. And note how I'm not even playing for any trades at all versus the Xerath. I kind of just, you know, take his poke. Eventually it'll come to the point where I can't even take his poke because he'll be that strong. But right now, it's early game. He's pretty weak, so I can just take his poke. Okay, and then make sure you put your Predator on a hotkey that is familiar to you, so you always know which key to press. Right now I'm gonna put it on 2, because that's usually where I put it. Usually I put my biscuits on 2 as well, so I'm gonna put my biscuits on 5 instead. Okay, so I'm not basing here. The reason why is I'm 50 gold off of Ionian boots, so I kind of want to get that before I base. So I'm just gonna hard shove this next wave. Try to ignore as much of his poke as I can. Okay, maybe I'll even scare him off with Predator. Okay, I don't think that's actually necessary, so. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my base here. Gonna run down here. Hopefully I'm not on vision or anything like that. Okay, and this should be pretty good. Maybe I should have stayed actually. Seeing as how there's an immediate play going on, I probably should have stayed. I still have my biscuits. Okay, not bad, good job. They should be a little bit scared of Xerath and Talon. I think Blitzcrank probably dies, but Graves should be out. Okay, not too horrible. Okay, so although I couldn't stop the bot play, the thing about League of Legends, guys, is if someone makes a play on one side, usually if you don't match that play, you get a play available on the opposite side. So I can probably look this Jace up here if... Oh, he might just die on his own. Okay, so there's no play there. Instead, I'm gonna just play for the Scuttle. A bit of a consolation prize. Okay, 7 minutes in the game. This is less popular in the lower elos, but 7 minutes in the game, I like to get a ward on Herald, so I know if they're gonna pull it. This information, this vision, will let you know if you want your bot lane to trade for these plates or contest the Herald if they are pulling. This is more for challenger and like higher elo levels of play, more so than lower elo, but well, you can apply it to low elo as well. So maybe sometimes someone will do like a psycho Herald pull, and if you contest it, maybe you get lucky and you get a kill or something. Okay, 3 people bot. Okay, I could Predator at him, but the thing is, Talon is very close to him. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm just going to last hit all the CS, and then see if I can make a play on top side, because I know their jungler was in the bot side. I'm completely alone in the bot side, or in the top side. Okay, so the thing is though, this wave is about to crash in about 5 seconds. So usually when a wave crashes, you want to be the first to touch it and you want to shove it out. Okay, while I shove this wave out first, Xerath has to deal with the minions that I crash. So I have free move for about 5 to 10 seconds to do whatever the fuck I want. I might also even go for this plate. I think I will. Okay, bam, just like that. Didn't even have to auto if I really didn't want to. And then there's another wave here. So I'm gonna do this wave. Oh, okay. Well, I'm running over with Predator. Hopefully nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay, nothing's happening. That's good. Okay, if you can get... Okay, nice try, nice try. No big deal. There is another wave. I would like a little hover here because I want to get this wave in and then base. Okay, so... Okay, that is actually really helpful. In low elo, people will probably be pissed that that your jungler is taking the farm. But here, because I can't shove this out without... being under threat of getting ganked by Talon, I require both my jungle and support with me to shove out, so I can take a favorable base and buy good items, which is exactly what I did. So thank you, Graves, and thank you, Blitzcrank. Okay, now I'm just gonna go mid. I'm a very strong top laner to play around, and my jungler is also strong, so we should be able to control the map pretty well. I'm just going to put a ward down here. Usually when you verse artillery mages that just stay in fog of war and try to poke you out, you can ward that like literally in the middle of the lane itself, and that helps because you'll see when they channel their abilities. think they don't need me. Nice, good trade. Okay. Next time this guy walks up, I might even be able to Predator at him. So this is a different type of Predator usage. This is Predatoring just to get a trade off. Unfortunately, I was not able to juke. But my Predator does last a long time. So I did end up getting the trade off. So I would only recommend doing that when you have absolutely nothing to do. Like you know where the enemy jungler is, or like your jungler is not able to pressure. In my case, my jungler was dead, so obviously he can't pressure with me. Okay, so Xerath is probably channeling Q from around there. Okay, no, he's actually just ulting bot. Okay, while he does that, I have a couple plays available to me. Okay, obviously this play is really bad. Like, there's no way in hell I'll like go down there, because they completely outnumber us down there. Okay, I got 2 plates. I'm gonna Predator at this guy. Nice. He just died for some reason. Okay, I really want this gold, which is why I'm sticking around a little bit. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Alright, I got it. Oh, I don't think I got the gold actually. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna get stopwatch. Stopwatch is core on Ryze every game, guys. You should always have a stopwatch when you play Ryze. Oh wow, okay. Okay, not bad. I guess he smited, so he got a lot of his health back. That's why he didn't die while he was stealthed. Okay, and now I have Predator. Okay, so I can EEQ Predator. And then I can get a, hopefully, okay, it's hard. Feels any champion other than Jace who has like this boots and acceleration gate, which gives him 40% move speed for like 3 seconds, they would have probably died there if it was any other champion. But because it was Jace, my Predator couldn't catch up to him. Okay. Okay, so this guy dies. I'm not gonna go for any play around there. And then I can catch the side lane wave for now. Okay, so the build I like to go whenever I'm versus a lot of threats, as you guys can see they have 5 damage dealers, is instead of going Archangel second, I will go Zanya second. Okay, I'd really recommend this because it'll really help with your survivability. And remember, like I said in the start of the video, guys, I am running Ingenious Hunter. What this means is usually Zanya's is a 120-second cooldown, which is 2 minutes. But because I have Ingenious Hunter, and the more stacks of Ingenious Hunter I have, the lower the cooldown will be on my Zanya's. So right now I have 2 stacks in Cosmic Insight. So my Zanya's cooldown is probably around like 80 to 90 seconds. It can get even as low as 74 seconds. Okay, looks like he's just out. I don't want to tank tower, so I'm gonna make sure I don't tank tower. I'm just gonna keep shoving. Okay, I do have stopwatch, and I do have oh shit. Oh, God hand. Well played, Blitzcrank. Good job. Okay, and I want you guys to memorize the prices that you need to finish, because it'll help you determine how long you want to stay on the map. Okay, so I'm 300 gold off of Zanya's completion. 1950 is the price when you have 1 stopwatch. So it's good to remember. Oh, okay, Red Buff almost got that. Okay. And then 2200 for this one. But because I'm probably going to finish Zanya's first, I'm probably just going to base after this next bot wave. This should give me enough gold. I just need 150 more, and this should be completely fine. I'm a little over even. I might be able to afford a pink ward, which is great. 40 seconds on my teleport. I'm just showing around right now. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have max stacks on Ghost Portal yet, so I'm not going to swap to blue trinket yet. I'm just going to keep spamming my yellow trinket until I get enough portals spawned by my yellow trinket to give me 30 AP. So this gives you a lot of damage. Okay, now I'm just going to walk mid, collect the wave, and then potentially contest that herald. I don't really remember how many people were around that herald. I kind of lost track. Okay, that's not a contest anymore. It seems too hard. Okay, so usually you would like to side lane as Ryze once the laning phase is over, but because my Veigar was dead and unable to catch the wave, I actually took the responsibility of catching the wave. I'm gonna put my pink over here. I'm gonna catch bot wave now. So well, when you think about waves, it's generally, you should think about it as who is closest to which wave. You know, like you don't have ownership of the mid lane just because you play the mid lane role. Same with bot lane. Like we have our bot laner playing mid lane right now. Okay, we see that. So I could teleport and try to help this guy, but this could happen while like I'm mid teleport. So instead I'm gonna do what is guaranteed to give me value. And what is guaranteed to give me value is, in this instance, is 2 people are top lane, right? So no one can match me bot. League of Legends is all numbers game, guys. It's kind of like chess. Like the positioning is really important on the map. Not only positioning in team fights, but positioning on the map as well. Then my next item is going to be Archangels. Pretty standard stuff. So yeah, I got that tower for free. I'm not really sure what's going on over there. Okay, so remember what I said about like positioning on the map? My Graves is going top side. What does that mean? He's not going to be anywhere near this Gromp camp. Okay, so I can take this Gromp. And this should help you accelerate a lot more, especially in solo queue. You should feel very greedy about taking these camps. I'm actually not going to go for the wolf camp because Graves can't actually make it to that camp in a little bit of time. So I'm going to do Scuttle first, but the bigger reason is because this denies gold from the enemy as well. Okay, for some reason Jace is just sprinting into our jungle here. So I'm 200 gold off Archangels. Once I get that spike, I'll be relatively strong, have a lot of ability haste. Remember, guys, Ryze is not a one-shotter anymore. He doesn't one-shot people, but he has pretty decent utility. I can probably just Predator at this guy. Okay, never mind. Okay, and then I'm just gonna base, get my Archangels, get a pink ward, and I'm in a really good spot. The next objective coming up is Baron. Usually you know if you want to play for an objective or not, depending on the respawn timer. If it's near a minute, you're probably going to want to start setting up towards that side. Baron is on top side, so we should be playing around top side. The reason I go bot here is because my Darius has Ghost. He doesn't have TP. Therefore, I am the most suitable champion on the map to go bot lane because I have teleport. Okay, now I have 76 ability haste, not bad. I feel like I'm supposed to have more. Something just feels a little weird. Maybe it's because I don't have Transcendence, that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably because I don't have Transcendence. And I'm also not running CDR in my runes anymore. I run attack speed now because I find it to be a little bit more useful now that CDR is more abundant in Ryze's items. Unfortunately, AP is a little bit not abundant in Ryze's items, unfortunately. We can probably force this guy's ulti. Seems a little hard. Okay, we couldn't get that tower. Oh. Okay, not bad. Oh shit. What a psycho. You know, I have no clue where this Talon is, so I'm a little spooked. I have absolutely no clue. But I know this blue buff is spawning, so I'm just gonna greed for it, because like a proper mid laner, I will greed. Oh shit, unfortunate. I do have Zhonya's, okay. I stopped that damage with the Zhonya's proc. EQ, EQ! Woo! Okay, side steps, let's go. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and then I'm, oh shit! Sorry for the ear blast, guys, holy fuck. I'm having, I'm having quite the time here. Okay, and then Void Staff is going to be your item after you get these 3 items. Now, the best thing about Ionian Boots, Everfrost, Seraphs, and Zhonya's is that they're cheap as fuck, okay? Like 2.6k gold for this, also 2.6k gold for Archangels, and 2.8k gold Everfrost Mythic compared to these expensive items. Okay, that's the best thing about Ryze right now. His items are budget as fuck, okay? Unfortunately, I do prefer damage, honestly, but you have to play to the strengths of a champion at any given point in the meta. And right now, it's the fact that his items are cheap as shit. He's budget, so he gets a lot of utility earlier than the other champions. And that's what's good about Ryze. Could honestly Baron if we really wanted to. I'm just gonna get this tower and probably leave after. Actually, I can greed a little. I can Ryze ult out if I have to. Whenever you Ryze ult, you wanna go to the nearest camps. So I'm just gonna go for these raptors. And I love to emphasize in any of my videos, guys, every time you take a single camp away from the enemies, that's a 200 gold net swing. You get 100 gold and you deny them 100 gold. Just simple math. So yeah, it's very high value if you can ever do that. Obviously do it when you're exiting, or if you can't really play for towers, then you would play for jungle camps instead. But you should be able to play for towers and kills, especially in solo queue in the lower ranks, like anywhere below, anywhere master and below, really, you can play for kills. It's pretty easy to kill people, as you guys can see. We're just fucking killing them. And just keep shoving. We could Baron if we really wanted to, guys. Alright, I guess we're just too bored. Sometimes you're a little bit bored and don't want to play for the correct objective, you know. That's fine. We can take our time. As long as we don't throw, that's the main thing. In solo queue, it doesn't matter if you're going for the optimal play or not. It just matters that you don't fucking throw. So if you go for 2 plays that might be good if done together, but you do them separately, then that's how people throw, and that's how leads are thrown. Can we just do this? Yeah. I'm just waiting. I just want to Baron, guys. We're still ahead. I'll do the mid wave, and then we can probably Baron after. We have decent vision in their topside jungle to know if they're gonna approach us or not. I'm almost level 16 too. I really just want to Baron, guys. Like, seriously. Okay, another good thing about Ryze is he has so much CDR in his build that he just one-shots Baron compared to other champions. I may not one-shot champions, but I can one-shot Baron. Holy shit. And then I'm going to pop my Predator, and I'll just be able to run at this guy. I'm going to wait until I'm well within range before I use my E. Because that's a mistake I did earlier. I made it so I was just in range of Ahri earlier, and then I E'd. But you should make sure you're well within range to W afterwards. If she were to flash away or use a movement ability or anything like that. There's no wave to work with top lane for a while, so I'm just going to stay in their base for now. Same thing as before. Oh. I'm a little spooked at this point. I'm really low. Rest in peace, my guy. Okay, now this is a bit of the awkward phase of the build where you don't really have anything to buy. You could go Medryze here. You could. But I believe it's very risky. So I'm going to opt in to sell my full stack Dark Seal and instead get a needlessly large rod. And I'll be very close to getting this death cap here, which is 1.5k gold away. Okay, I still have 1 minute of Baron. How you know how much Baron duration you have is you check here when you press tab. If there is, like, when it hits 3 minutes on this, that means your Baron is out or the enemy Baron is out. So that's how you would know how long your Baron lasts. Okay, so this is a bit of a weird spot where I am kind of isolated from my team, so I would like to kind of regroup a little. Okay, not bad. Okay, nice. Good Zhonya's by myself. Love to toot my own horn a little bit. And that's why Zhonya's is extremely important when you do play Ryze. Okay, now we can finally end the game. Finally. Okay. So the big thing about Predator Ryze is this is a very roam heavy build. Like, you definitely do want to impact the map a lot. And getting fights started is the strong point of this build. Whereas Phase Rush, actually moving around in that fight and being able to control the fight by repositioning yourself is what's good about Phase Rush. So they're two different playstyles. I think they're both pretty fun. I would recommend Phase Rush to be, you know, just the go-to. But if you feel like you can impact the map or you want to practice impacting the map with Predator, I would definitely recommend it. As you guys can see, it's not as much damage done this game because I really just get the fight started and use CC and all that. But yeah, thank you guys all very much for watching. Please leave any feedback in the comments if you have any, and make sure to like and subscribe. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!